Hey there, welcome to Life Noggin. Can you believe it's the end of the year already? Time sure flies when you measure it in Life Noggin videos. So many things have happened this year, and this video is just scratching the surface. Here's a little bit of 2014 in review. On January 29th, scientists discovered how to convert normal cells into stem cells in mice. Science rules! February 9th, Australian National University scientists discovered the oldest known star at 13.6 billion years old. On March 8th, Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 carrying 239 people lost contact and disappeared, which prompted the most expensive search effort of all time. On March 22nd, Guinea confirms Ebola outbreak has already killed 59 people, and this was just the start. On April 12th, the new drug ABT-450 is announced, and it has a 90 to 95% success rate for treating hepatitis C. On June 3rd, Claude Monet's famous painting Water Lilies was sold at auction for $54 million. On July 14th, the death toll from the West African Ebola outbreak passes 500. On July 17th, Malaysian Airlines Flight 17 crashes, presumably shot down by either pro-Russian separates or the Ukrainian militia. On August 9th, 18-year-old unarmed Michael Brown was shot in Ferguson, Missouri by Darren Wilson, a police officer. On August 25th, a little channel called Life Noggin launched. Maybe you've heard of it. September 18th, Scotland voted no in a referendum deciding whether or not they would split from the United Kingdom. On September 22nd, NASA's Maven space probe successfully arrived in orbit over Mars. On October 10th, Pakistani girl Malala Yousafzai became the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize winner at age 17. She was recognized for her hard work in promoting the right for girls to have an education. On October 19th, a working human intestine was generated in the laboratory from stem cells in the United States. And that's just the beginning. On October 30th, researchers announced that they have found what they believe to be a fragment of Amelia Earhart's plane on an uninhabited island in the Pacific Ocean. On November 4th, New York's 104-story World Trade Center reopened in Manhattan over 13 years after 9/11. On October 12th, European Space Agency Rosetta lands the Philae probe on the comet 67P C-G. Whew. Guys, we landed on a comet. On November 17th, the Church of England adopts legislation enabling the appointment of female bishops. Girl power. On November 20th, South Carolina becomes the 35th state in the U.S. to legalize same-sex marriage. On November 25th, protests broke out across America after a decision by the Missouri grand jury not to bring charges against Darren Wilson. On December 3rd, protests also broke out in cities across the U.S. after a grand jury decides not to charge an NYC police officer who was filmed killing Eric Gardner with a chokehold. On December 4th, the United Nations warned that the world was on course for the warmest year in recorded history. On December 7th, the mayor of Paris called for diesel cars to be banned from the French capital by 2020 in order to reduce pollution. Good thinking. On December 9th, torture reports were released detailing the CIA's use of torture on detainees between 2001 and 2006. On December 16th, NASA announced the Curiosity rover discovered spikes of methane in the atmosphere of Mars. This gas is tied to life on Earth, which might suggest that maybe there really was life on Mars at one point. December 24th to December 25th, aside from the obvious Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Sony releases the controversial film, The Interview. They released it on YouTube and in theaters the following day. So much has happened in 2014. I mean, what a year. Let us know some other events in the comments below, and also, what was your favorite thing that happened this year? I'm Blocko, this has been Life Noggin. Don't forget to keep on thinking.